Mike Archer. I started as a fire watcher in hour 4 of the 24-hour podcast.
You said hour 4 or tower 4?
Hour 4. Hey, everybody, how's it going?
Hi.
We're back
All of us.
with our near and dear friend, Mr. Nicholas Ott. How are you?
I am fantastic.
He's
Anytime
taking
I'm
over
with you
for
guys.
Ryan. He's the new Ryan, guys.
I'm the new Ryan. Well, I don't know
I'll
about that.
slap a
He's the new
smile
Ryan.
across my face.
Say all the things Ryan would say.
In the 5 minutes that you've known him.
We didn't want him to leave, but he had to go, so you be him
So
now.
you have to be him, okay?
Hey guys, I'm Ryan.
Oh, he wouldn't say that. Ryan would never say that.
Like he's here.
Yeah,
But the new Ryan would say that.
that's true. I do like the new Ryan. I'll take those off.
How are you, sir?
I'm good.
Thank you
I'm
so
good.
much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Good morning.
Yeah.
You were one of the only names that when we were like, who are we going to invite, that I remembered from last time that was here.
Oh, that's
You
that is an
showed
honor.
up
I like that.
Early last time, though, right? Weren't you like at 9 a.m. last time
I
you
think I
came?
was.
I think it was
Yeah.
an earlier.
He was in the
showings.
late stages of the game.
9
Yeah.
a.m. now 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys were rough last time. Now that I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
First
can't
time
wait to get to
I
that
saw
point.
You guys were
Me
rough.
neither. I can't wait till I want to give up.
yeah, which is I think around the 11 a.m. mark.
Around 11 a.m., I was
That
like,
was rough.
it was really starting to hurt, and we will again.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
I'm already tired, so
Yeah.
this is gonna be fun.
That might be an issue.
yeah, I'm gonna make coffee
I took
soon.
a bit of a nap earlier on in the day, but I'm not feeling bad yet.
I'm not yet, but I'm probably gonna make some coffee in another hour or two.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
I'm waiting as long as humanly possible before I dip into the coffee.
Really?
Yeah. You got to go off the natural energy first until it's gone.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
And
I
I brought the diffuser.
She
Peppermint oil.
loves
Forget
bringing
about
up the
the
diffuser.
diffuser. Yes. You cannot
That's
forget
like
it.
her favorite thing. It's like every day in the morning.
I
I
can't
wake
wait
up.
for
She's
this
like, "You want to use
diffuser
the
to come
diffuser?
out."
You want to use the diffuser?" Every morning for
I
the
can't-
last 6 months.
I can't wait for it to show up and really work. And
I don't know what it is.
Want to use the diffuser, babe?
Yeah.
You need to go on vacation, and then when you come back, he's going to realize he really missed using that diffuser.
Yeah.
I've never
Well,
even
we-
seen this diffuser. I don't think it's real.
We
It
don't use a
diffuses.
diffuser in the house because we have cats.
Right.
And it
Right.
causes kidney
And it
failure
catches
in cats.
'Cause of the
and cats
cats.
catch on fire
No.
when you plug it in.
Nope.
I think
not
that's
what-
Maybe
is that
not
where
your
you're
cat.
going? Yeah.
Some cat somewhere.
Her
Always
cats hang
catches
out
on
by
fire.
every outlet of our house, so we can't plug in anything. We use candlelight at our house, and for some
I've
reason
been
they don't
there,
catch
yeah.
on fire with the candlelight,
Yep.
but they will when you plug something into an outlet.
That's when we started working on all those spells.
crazy. Mm-hmm.
That's- we
We do
needed
a
so
lot of
many candles.
witchcraft. That's why all of our cats are black, and the ones that aren't, we paint them.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways, so this diffuser.
Yep.
So cats would normally explode, but if you use the diffuser, they're good.
Exploding kittens. I love that.
Yeah, that's a good game.
New band name.
Yeah. No, that's a game already. You can't
Is it?
take it.
Exploding Kittens?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a card game.
Are we going to get TM'd here?
Maybe.
Oh.
Okay.
Shit.
All right. Well, you did it. Hour 4.
We're not
already
gonna
ruined.
get TM'd because we
Nick's
talked
going to have to stay
about
for hour 5.
we talked about other things already. We talked about gummy bears.
We did.
And
Black
on to
Forest.
the questions for Nick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Are we
Wait,
gonna do those right now?
wait, have we added our 2 new questions?
I haven't
Oh,
added
yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
How many
So let's-
questions are we adding?
At least 73.
Those are the 2 boner questions. I mean, bonus questions.
Yeah, the boner questions.
There are
Yeah,
boner
I'm-
questions that you have to answer.
Now my
Yeah.
interest is peaked.
Yeah, now you're ready to answer them.
Before you do that, though, you said
Yes.
Paint It Black, and I remember like a week ago I was making dinner, and that song came on my Pandora,
Solid.
and I
One of the
remember
best
that
songs
it's
ever.
your favorite song.
Oh, you remembered
I
that?
did.
Did you ever say what your favorite song was? I don't think you did.
Mm.
You don't do lists, I don't think, right?
Yeah, no.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't have a favorite song like YMCA
I do
or
not.
anything?
I really like Gangnam Style.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
it's-
solid one.
I mean,
you know
it's
all the
good for
words.
all occasions.
Yeah,
Cultural
that's
phenomenon.
right. Yeah, it really was. When that song came out, 2015? I don't remember.
Sometime around Chris's wedding, because we roasted that song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think I have a favorite song.
Yes, you do.
I have a favorite artist, not a favorite song. Chris Stapleton, for sure.
Exactly. So not one of his songs is your favorite?
No, because I love
Yeah.
Leonard Skinner. There's a couple songs that come
Simple
on.
Man.
That's a great
No,
song.
I sing that one in karaoke a lot.
Is that your favorite song?
No,
You have to have a favorite song. You
really?
have to.
I don't. If you don't have a favorite
If you don't
song,
have a favorite song, I'm stopping.
just tell
I'm not doing this anymore.
Just tell him it's
Just pick one. Choose a song. Poo poo head. Poop mouth. Got poop coming out of your mouth.
Oh, so let's start with the real questions.
It's like top
Right.
5.
Have you ever? I think I know the answer. Have you ever listened to a Seven Lamb podcast?
Be honest.
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
A 7 lamb one?
Like an audio drama?
I think I caught him.
Yeah.
So I know
Six
what he was
Lamb.
going to say.
Not 8 Lamb.
Not a shark
Yeah.
falling podcast.
the Avenue Beat.
Oh, you listen to
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All
That's
right.
cool.
Nice.
We
Nice.
listened to it on our drive to the Keys and back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
The original, not the remake.
See, but that's not
That's
Seven
not Seven
Lamb.
Lamb?
That's where I thought I was going to catch you.
Oh, you did catch me that.
Yeah. See,
Oh.
he's not a fan of the new stuff.
What?
Hmm.
I'm in the new stuff, Nick. I am in the new stuff.
He likes the original, the OG actors.
Before we sold out.
Yeah, before we became all corporate.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, like-
So you've listened to a 7 Lamb podcast or no? Can I get the answer?
a real answer. Just be honest.
Just tell us.
Just tell us the truth.
I
Just,
think
just
the
rip
answer's
off
yes,
the
but
Band-Aid.
I can't remember the
We
name.
can
It's-
take it.
It's the one with the aliens.
End of all
Ooh,
hope.
End of All
Yes.
Hope.
That is
End of All
a
Hope.
that is
Thank
a
you.
7
That's
Lamb.
my
Yes.
favorite.
But I'm wondering,
Yes.
Mm.
No, I have her same problem where I'll listen or watch something and then it's just
right?
gone.
That makes
Purged.
sense. That's why you
Yeah.
don't like trivia, right? You said you didn't like something.
There's a fair amount of things that I don't like. I actually do rather
I think
like
it was
trivia.
something. It was
Like,
something.
I'm actually generally grumpy and don't like a lot of things. But thank you.
That's what it sounded
Okay.
like.
Question number
All right,
2.
number 2. If you could have any superpower, what would it be, and how would you help? How would it help you in this job?
This job.
Yes,
This job
one,
right
this
here.
one, yeah.
Being on your
I
podcast.
love the
The
yeah.
confusion.
Um,
A superpower.
This job?
This one?
What
Am I applying?
Total Recall.
Ooh, that's a
And that would
great
help
one.
me tell
Remember?
fun stories and remember names of things for this
Hey.
podcast.
That makes sense.
There
That
you
makes
go.
sense. And it's
That
a
is a
good
good one.
Arnold
Total
Schwarzenegger
Recall.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not-
I don't think
Not-
I've ever heard that answer in a superhero. I love that. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm gonna
two-
forget it. in
We've had
6
two
seconds.
Yeah. He needs it. He needs it to keep going.
It's my curse. I remember everything, then I forget it. Yeah, we had 2 super speeds in a row. So
Super speed. Okay.
Yeah.
Speeds.
How would that help in this job?
I don't think
they didn't want to be
your,
late. They didn't
your
wanna be
level
late.
to ask that question.
Oh, that's
Actually,
true. That's
Ryan didn't
HR is
answer
going to have
that
to
part of
get
the
back
question.
with you on that one.
Okay.
We can't answer
Didn't he
directly.
say something about being late though?
Brian did.
Yeah.
But I thought Ryan
Ryan
did too.
No, he never answered that.
Ryan
part
said
of
the
question.
Flash. No, oh
He
yeah.
likes the
Nobody's
Flash?
answered how it helps in the job.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't. Yeah.
whatever.
Okay. So if you could live in any of the following fantasy worlds, which would you choose? I got an idea about you, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure about
Lord
this
of the
one.
Rings, Harry Potter, or Star Wars.
Mm,
First off, are you a fan of any or all of those?
I am a fan of Harry Potter and Star Wars.
But not Lord of the Rings.
And have
you
never
hate
seen-
Lord of the Rings.
I'm a
Lord
big
of the
fan of
Rings.
all.
So
3
one
of them.
thing with Nick I do know is he doesn't watch movies. He just won't watch them.
That's what I have you for. You
Yeah.
tell me what all the good movies are.
just give me the recap on that one.
Yeah.
He's gonna forget them anyway.
I know. That's true. That's why he doesn't watch
I do
them.
that with scary movies. Actually, I don't want to watch them, but I love reading the plots after the film.
I have another friend who does that. He'll go on Wikipedia and just read
Yep,
it.
that's
so
me.
he'll tell me, I'm like, you didn't watch The Shining? He's like, no, I read about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool.
It's like a scary book.
Yeah.
See that The Shining is
And
not
The Shining
scary to me.
actually
But
was
it's a movie
a
too.
What I mean are like the cheap scary movies that just like do a loud noise to try to
right.
get you.
Yeah.
That's not scary. Narrative scary, I'll watch it all day long.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I like the slow builds.
But when it's like trying to get you, I'm like, yeah, this
I'm
doesn't.
scared.
Or
Right.
the gore. I don't really care for.
I'm
those.
not big on the gore.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that.
None of that.
I'm already yawning.
We're in hour 5.
I
My
know,
man's
I'm
yawning.
already yawning.
How could you read a jump scare movie plot? Like, do they put in big, bold, like,
No, boom, no. But it's
out.
like
He sees the trailer.
So and so investigates this room, then the monster comes out and kills them. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
have to put like an exclamation point or something on
No,
there.
there's no punctuation that elicits any kind of scare.
Out of you?
No, a semicolon I could. But
How do I read
But
this?
I got to keep going.
Yeah.
that an
Yeah.
ellipsis?
You can't stop. You can't stop there. Yeah.
Oh, the suspense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can't wait to get to the next part. Yeah.
How many times have you just read an exclamation point and been like, "Wow"?
Do you shout in your head when you read it? When
No.
you get to the end of the sentence and you see that exclamation point, do you go and like shout it out in your head?
I go back and shout it at. The
You go
book.
back to the start and then
Yep.
reread it
Oh,
really
hold
loudly.
on, got to get in the mood.
My friend once called me out for a text message having a bunch of exclamations, and he said my eyebrows were raised the whole time.
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay, I get that. Okay.
I'm the one who's like, You will catch me if anybody sends me an LOL. I'm always just like, lying piece of shit.
Yeah.
You didn't.
You
laugh.
don't know. They could have been laughing
You didn't laugh.
out loud.
So
It's
what's
possible.
your answer?
Or
did you forget the
It's
question?
gonna be Harry Potter.
I'm gonna go with Harry Potter.
I knew it.
Hey.
That was my
I knew
guess.
it.
I do like the Star Wars universe, but there's a lot of poverty in that universe.
It's pretty sad.
And there's not that much that we see in
Right.
Harry Potter, at least.
Sure.
That's true. They don't show
With
the
poverty-stricken
Luck of the, if I'm
wizards.
just getting randomly dropped into one, luck of the draw,
That's
I have
true.
better chances in the Harry Potter world.
Sure, especially if you know magic.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you could.
Who's Magic?
Yeah.
He used to play for the Lakers.
Yeah. Wait, is it me now? It's me now.
Yeah, it's you. Yeah.
On a trip to Mars, you can only bring one person. Who do you bring?
My wife.
I knew it.
Ooh, actually, though, I don't want her to die.
See,
So you'll
that's
be with
actually
her.
what
We could die together.
it'll be romantic, like on Titanic.
Okay, so in this scenario,
Oh,
when
that
I
rhymed.
picked my daughter, it's a livable scenario where we're going to Mars and can
okay.
survive.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not going to the red planet as it is now. The
Yeah.
first guy showing up to Mars with a shovel.
Then I'm
It
gonna
is a
pick-
one trip though. Like
It
you
just
can't
said,
come back.
it just said
Right.
a trip to Mars, not.
But you can't come back from
Today,
it.
though.
Yeah.
You can't come back from it.
Right.
It's a
That's
one-way
okay.
trip.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
My wife.
Number 5.
Honestly, and this is also under the pretense that that person wants to go.
That's true. No, you have
You're
to take
coming
them.
with me.
You have to
Okay,
take 'em.
what video game character, if you could, would you choose to be?
Oh man. If I could choose to be a
And it
video
can't be
game
a Tetris
character.
block.
Or a
Oh,
Rocket
not
League
even the
car?
straight one?
No.
It could be
No.
whoever the hell he
It
wants
can't be a
to
Tetris
Are they
block.
characters?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
though?
Are you the question police over here?
It can be.
Oh,
It can be the
man.
L-shaped block if you want, or the Z, but not the
Actually,
straight
the
one.
most satisfying one is the L shape.
Yeah, I like that one.
Oh, I like the 3-1 that it's across with the one in the middle.
Oh, the
That is
T,
a good one.
like the T. one.
Honestly,
The
though,
T,
there
yeah.
is no more satisfying move than hitting the L or the straight line to get rid
I
of
like the
5
straight
blocks.
one
Four
to
at a
do the
time?
5 rows.
Yeah.
That's when
Yeah.
when you do that, you're just like,
You drop
Ah, yeah.
it. I've watched some Tetris tournaments, and that's what they do. They save up for that long one,
Yeah.
and then they just kill it.
Risk reward though. Like, what if you just?
Well,
don't
that's the
get
thing.
one?
Sometimes they get
Yeah.
really high up, and you get nervous. Like my hands were sweating,
Yeah.
and I wasn't even playing. This was like 1982 video, and I was just watching it, but it was still intense. Come on, you play
I
video
think-
games. Do you want to be a
yeah.
Rocket League car?
that did cross my mind actually.
A hot pink one with blue flames.
Yeah.
That is what most of my cars in that game look like too. I love the cotton candy paint schemes on that game. I think I'm gonna go with Master Chief.
Hey,
Oh.
the
that's
third
3.
Master
Three in a
Chief.
row.
That's 3. I picked
He can
it.
take everything, and
I
he's
can't
always
believe I am
fine.
the only person that has picked Link so far.
Yeah. I picked me, Ryan, and you. You are the new Ryan.
Yay!
Yeah, that's great.
Suck it, old Ryan.
Yeah, old Ryan. Go, Ryan sucks. All right.
Old Ryan will be forgotten.
This
I will
one's
guarantee
kind of a
that I'm the only one
two-parter.
who's
Two-parter.
gonna Answer what mine was.
If you could be naked. Oh, it's you. Sorry.
It don't matter. If you could
I
be
forgot
naked
that I
in
did the
front
last
of
one.
a celebrity
Who-
over the age
would
of
you- if you-
50.
when you're gonna. Sorry. I was just trying to throw
All
him
right.
off.
If you had to be naked in front of a celebrity over the age of 50, who would it be? And you had to pick one female and one male.
Oh, dang! I was just gonna pick Keanu Reeves.
That's
Yes!
that's the
yeah,
male.
one female, one male. So there's
Yeah.
a male.
That's mine.
He's like 58 or
I
something.
don't
He's
know the names.
58.
A female.
Celebrities, a female celebrity.
Yeah.
I had a hard time with that too.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Jane Fonda
Okay.
because I think
Ooh.
she would be very honest and tell me what I need to hear about my body.
Yeah. And then if you don't like it and you say anything bad about it, she'll just spit in your face.
Well, yeah,
She does that.
exactly.
Or show him the exercises to
Yeah.
do for it. I used to do her exercise videos when I was a kid.
Sure, you did.
Yeah, I guess. She's very opinionated.
Right, she'll tell me what.
don't
know. Yeah,
you know, her honest
100%.
feedback.
Number 7.
Oh, this is a hard one.
Oh boy.
Critical thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put on the cap.
Pepsi or Coke.
For what occasion?
Yes. The
All
occasion
of
you're
them.
imagining in your mind right now, that
Every
one.
one of them.
And you got to
You
tell
only
us what
get
the
one.
occasion is now.
Yeah.
Well, I
mitzvah, and I really want a Pepsi.
I think if you're at like a baseball game and you got a hot dog or corn dog, then Pepsi pairs better with that because it's rather salty and Pepsi's a little bit sweeter, I think.
Or do you drink soda regularly?
No,
I didn't think so.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
but Coke is crisper.
It is
So
crisper.
if you're just having a soda and you're not pairing it with something, I think Coke stands alone
Final
better
answer?
than Pepsi. Yeah.
So Coke?
Oh, yeah. I mean, if it's on its own, I'm going to go with Coke.
We've only had one Pepsi so far.
That's
we
fine.
knew
You've
the,
got some
we knew the
impressive
answer.
critical thinking skills, my friend.
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's 5 for Coke, 1 for Pepsi. Poor Pepsi. I kind of
Yikes.
feel bad for Pepsi.
You
Sponsored by
always like the
Pepsi.
underdog.
I do.
As
I
soon as we
always
go to
root.
break.
I got a big
And
Pepsi.
this is brought to you by Diet Pepsi.
Yeah.
Do you hate yourself and already drink our product? Here's the diet worst version of that soda.
Yep.
Enjoy. I was talking
I don't
about
like
this the other
diet
day. Have
anything.
you seen? Not a movie watcher. You seen The Invention of Lying?
That's the Ricky Gervais one,
Yes.
right?
Gervais.
Yeah.
You seen that?
Yes.
You seen that movie?
Nope.
The ads in that movie, I wish were real.
Yeah.
I wish the ads were really like The Invention of Lying.
Like
He's
they
like,
just were
In
honest
like,
about it.
my name is Bill. I'm from Coke. Nothing's really changed.
Yep.
It's very high in sugar. If you don't maintain a healthy diet, it can lead to obesity. He goes, nothing really new to tell you. Got the red can. That's really cool. Put a polar bear on there for the kids.
Yep.
And I just want to ask you to please not stop drinking Coke.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if this was ads, I would pay more attention.
Yeah.
Probably buy a
100%.
Coke.
Yeah.
They'll never
And a polar bear.
They'll never do it though. They'll never
Yeah.
do it that way.
It would
No.
be so much better.
Yeah.
So it is not on Netflix.
No.
What's not on Netflix? Invention of
Invention
Lying?
of Lying.
No, I don't think it is.
It's probably to rent on Amazon Prime. I think it used to be on Netflix
There
actually.
are people to rent on Amazon Prime.
You can rent
What?
people.
Mhm.
Are there?
I don't know.
Possibly.
I made it up.
Possibly.
Bezos
You
is
can get
like, we
everything
got
on
one, boys.
Amazon. You can get anything on Amazon.
Exactly.
Although Amazon keeps shipping stuff and it's coming broken every time.
Not
It's
every
so
time.
frustrating. It's like 1 in 3 times something comes broken. That
ordered
table
a
is
Jenga
broken.
set.
It's got a dent on one of the sides.
Oh boy.
That's what makes it unique.
No,
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It'd be like all the rest of the tables.
It's just they send a box and
That's
the box
not our
has like
table.
a hole
Where's
in
the
it.
dent?
Yeah. I don't know. They
You
send a
should
box
get-
with a hole in it and then they have tape on the hole and I'm like, why'd you even send this? Like,
Oh,
just-
your DVD collection.
they did my
yeah.
I bought a DVD collection. They did the
I
same
got
thing.
real
But
for
that
a
was
second.
that too.
See the look in his eye?
Yeah.
Your DVD collection? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
They
yeah.
broke it. It's like, why even send it? You know I'm just going to send it back.
Yeah.
The discs are
Hey,
broken.
Hey. Nobody from Amazon's here. All right? They can't
But they
hurt
could be
you.
listening.
They can't
We have
hurt
a
you.
high Amazon listener rate
Oh, do we?
from people who,
That's
who
what I
work there.
say when we're doing alter ego. I'll be like, this guy actually listens to the show.
100%.
It's always been Ben Affleck. I know he's the one guy that does listen.
It's like,
Does he really?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He probably likes it. It's not that Ben Affleck, though. It's a different one.
Yeah, no, it is.
Uh,
This guy lives in Panama City.
Mm.
He's
Mr. and Mrs.
solid.
Affleck's
Cool.
kid.
yeah. Yeah, you know that. You know.
That's it. You know the one.
Yeah. When's the last time you recorded something, Nick? Was it for Will There Be Cake?
I think so.
It's been a long
It's been a
time.
long time.
Long time.
Shouldn't have left us.
I was,
Yeah.
I was thinking that
That's
when you
fair.
came back over. Yeah. Dang. What?
Step 2.
Will There Be
Singing a
Cake?
song.
I really enjoyed the Will There Be Cakes.
Yeah.
'Cause They,
They were just a lot of work, though.
yeah, I'm sure they were a lot of work for you.
Releasing Will There Be Cake, if you don't know, is a podcast that we did where we celebrated
Just
a
hear the
holiday
pain
every
in his voice. You'll know everything
every
you need to
single
know.
day.
We did every day.
365 days of holidays.
It was really fun for your guests though, like because
Yeah.
I would like read up on the holiday so I didn't
Right.
sound like an idiot,
Right.
and then I would learn about that new holiday.
And you did more work than most people did. Usually people just showed up. They picked like a couple days they wanted to do, and then they just showed up.
Then
and that
they
was
just
it.
showed up, and that's hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
And then we just, it was just all about winging it.
That was me.
Ooh, we're taking pictures.
The only time I did that was when it was National Pet Day and I got to bring Bear.
That
my
was
bulldog.
Tuesday, by the way.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got
This
to
Tuesday?
bring Bear, and it was
Yeah.
so fun.
Yeah.
We didn't get him to bark for us, but
Mhm.
No.
you know what? He shouldn't have to.
Yeah.
He works hard.
Yeah.
For the
He
money.
sleeps 19 hours a day. You want for that little bit for him to just jump up and dance.
I've been trying to sleep for 19 hours a day for a long time. Can't
Me
do
too.
it. Can't do it.
Isn't that weird though? Like, how do they?
Not with that attitude.
How do they sleep that long? That's all they do. Like cats too. Like they just sleep all the time.
They're
Oh, yeah.
conserving energy for the hunt.
They're
Only
conserving
bear.
energy for the middle of the night when we're trying to sleep.
And they get the
And we hear
zoomies.
da-da-da-da-da, boom,
Yeah.
da-da-da-da-da, boom. Or he gets.
But
one
they
of the
do
cats
that.
across
But
You
they
ever try
do
to
that in
chloroform a cat?
No,
what?
It's really fun.
I don't
Get
think
some
I want to try
chloroform
that.
on a rag. Go find a cat.
This episode sponsored by PETA.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the arms.
Sarah McLachlan just kicks the door in.
Yeah. That's what she does now, right? Does she still do that? Is she still alive?
I haven't asked her.
Okay.
Send some money, see if it comes back.
Yeah.
I almost had sunk
Sarah
and squirt out my
McLachlan
nose.
is not alive. We don't want your donation. That's what they'll say.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sarah McLachlan died and poverty skyrocketed.
Poor
What will
Sarah.
happen to all the puppies and kittens?
They die. They don't live.
Every time we watch a movie and there's
Or
an
she
animal,
cries when there's a
Oh.
dog dying.
there could be kids dying, all kinds of stuff. A dog dies. I'm like, I'm done with this movie.
I don't want that. What's happening to the horse? Is the horse going to die? What about that cat?
Let me go ahead and
I'm
tell
like,
you, the
there-
horse is going to die.
And we watch a lot of old movies, so every time we watch an old movie and there's like a dog in it, I just go, that dog's already dead. Don't even worry about it.
It's already
came out-
dead.
This movie came out in 1955. That dog's been long dead. Okay? Like,
See
Yeah.
that
he's
dog
dead.
right there? He's been dead for a long
Yeah.
time. I'm like, thanks.
yeah.
And his character is also going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This dog is just done.
Wait till the undertow sucks the dog under and you get to watch it drown. Back before the PETA got involved.
Yep.
That way it was authentic.
They had to go
They
through
could
3
really
dogs to
kill
get the
the dog.
shot. They did 3 different dogs for that shot.
This one, when he struggles and he's about to yelp, look at the different spot on him.
They used to though. They used to not
I know.
like that wasn't a thing until like later on when like animal
Yeah.
rights groups came out. They just were like,
People that used to cater westerns used to specialize in horse meat because they would kill so many horses to do it that when you had
Well, there's a
horse
lot of, like-
tacos, horse burritos, and I don't know if this is true, but it sounds good.
yeah, I mean, maybe.
I was sitting here like really
You had me.
trying to figure out, is he being
No, you
serious?
had
Oh
me.
my gosh, horse tacos? That's
when
how
he speaks
Elmer's
with
glue
such
got
confidence,
start.
you can't.
makes
I
sense.
was to believe him.
Thought I was
Hey.
getting a history lesson. I was ready.
I always like they would break a leg and they're like, kill it,
Yep.
just
That's
shoot it
it.
in the head.
That's it.
That's it, done.
That's actually not a joke. They'd be like, yeah, just go ahead and kill it.
Well, they did that in like horse racing and all that kind of stuff too back in the day. But back then, you killed, people
Oh
didn't
my
They would
care
say
God.
that
about
the horse
stuff.
was lame.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lame loser
Lame.
horse. You're a lame horse.
Oh, this
Lame.
horse doesn't like K-pop.
yeah, this horse doesn't
So
want to run
lame.
anymore.
It actually puts like a new spin on calling somebody lame. Like you
Yeah.
deserve to be shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
You
you're
have
saying.
no more reason for living.
Yeah.
Yep.
You are no longer useful.
That's what the middle finger is. That's telling somebody you're going to kill them.
mm-hmm.
You're not getting me again.
That's a true story, actually. So I'll go into
I'm
this one.
not
I don't know
going
if
down
I've
that
told it
rabbit
before, but I think it was a war between the French and the English, and the English would dominate the French because they had this thing called a yew bow from the yew tree. It was very long, and it took your middle finger to pull it all the way back, and it had such a range advantage that the English were dominating them. And so they were doing so well that in the middle of the night, the English were celebrating the victory. Right, and the French, when they would capture, maybe I have this backwards, but when the people who had the U-boat were captured, they would cut their middle fingers off so they couldn't use it. And so in the middle of the night, the side that was losing, I think it's the English. Actually, no, it is. It is the English, and the French were kicking their ass. The English rallied in the middle of the night, ran into the French camp, and were raiding them and killing them while they were drunk and partying. And when they would walk by, they'd go, I can still pluck you, which is pluck the you. So pluck you translated to fuck you. And when you say fuck you and put your middle finger, that's where that came from.
She's Googling it.
Google
I was
it.
trying, but how do you spell
U-boat, Y-E-W.
Y-E-W, okay. You.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, is it E? But I spelt it Y-U-B-O-W, so it's...
Y-U-B-O-W.
Trying to look up the yabow.
Y-U-B-O-W. I don't know. I want to be.
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
what I say
yeah.
to that.
And the U-bow was very, very long. It was like bigger than most men's. That's why it took a lot of strength to pull the bow. Or
It-
pull the
All on
string.
that
That's
little finger.
actually... And they eventually added more
Am I
strings
wrong?
to it and made it the
Hang on.
harp, right? I think it became the harp at some point. They added a few more strings, and then the one guy would just go...
What do you do? I play the hop.
yeah, the harp.
Play the
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
That's French, right?
The harp?
Holy
No.
crap, it's
Oh.
true!
Come on, baby.
Wow.
Nice.
10 points for Gryffindor? What's up?
Nice.
Peace
Actually,
among
No,
worlds.
you're in Star
Slytherin.
Wars.
I'm a Slytherin.
You're in Star Wars.
Oh, yeah,
land.
that's right.
You
I'm
can't
the
do
only
Harry
Star
Potter
Wars
stuff.
guy, I think.
No, I'm Star
Oh,
Wars.
that's right.
Oh, wait, no, my bad. Look, false.
Is that?
I didn't, yeah, I was on
Damn.
Snopes.
What did you check it?
Wow.
I'm on Snopes.
What the
I
fuck
didn't-
is
I
that?
didn't- I
That's
waited-
the
That's a
fact
fact checker.
checker.
I don't even know Snopes.
fact checker.
On account of purporting to offer the historical origins of the obscene middle finger extended hand gesture, variously known as flipping the bird, blah, 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 is silly.
Still a
And
good
so
story.
obviously a joke that shouldn't need any debunking. Nonetheless, so many readers have forwarded it to us, accompanied
Love
by
it.
Is This True query, that we are
Query.
duty bound to provide a bit of historical and linguistic information.
Okay, so this is where the pluck you to fuck you came
Yeah.
from, not
Yeah.
from the actual U-boat story.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
if you tell
Yeah.
that story enough and for long enough, it
going to.
becomes.
It,
Oh,
it'll
I'm going
become
to.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm on board. I'm telling that story too.
Boy.
Yeah.
Say.
Yeah, I told everybody.
It says thus when
That's
the
fine.
victorious English waved their middle fingers at the defeated French, they said, "See, we can still pluck you."
Pluck you.
Peace among worlds.
Yeah. Nice. It's a good story.
It is a good story. And I don't
Is that
trust
why
these
they say
guys.
pardon
Unless they
my
got
French,
a time
too?
machine?
Pardon my French. I think that's where it comes from.
Nice.
Pardon my French fingers.
Did the French curse a lot?
I don't
Maybe
care
that-
what this
why would they
says.
say
I
that?
believe Jack.
Yeah.
I like your story better.
There you
Thanks.
go.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
But
for sure.
I don't know.
me wrong, Frenchie.
And you're so confident.
These
and
colors don't run,
passionate about it.
motherfucker.
So it's got to be true.
I don't give two shits what Snope says.
Snope never heard of him.
Yeah.
If
Who's
he
this
wants to
Snope?
meet me down at the bowling alley,
And that guy used to teach potions.
that's the feller that betrayed Harry Potter. I ain't listening to him for shit. I
Do you
thought
know who
he
they're
was dead.
referring to, Robert?
Yeah.
He does, for
Lord
sure.
Snope.
Yep. That's it.
You don't want to say Lord
Supreme
Snope.
Leader
If you say
Snape.
it 3 times,
What?
it's bad.
Say what 3 times?
Lord Snope.
That
What
was
is it?
2.
What is it?
Beetlejuice.
Oh, my word. I miss Alan Rickman. I thought he was a good actor.
Oh, he was amazing.
He was good.
And
He was good.
So what is it that you think is so terrible about Harry Potter?
I don't think anything's
Yeah,
terrible
no. You were
about
telling
it.
us it before the mics were rolling. You said it was
I never
terrible.
said it. I just said it doesn't appeal. Fantasy is not like my favorite.
That's true.
Fantasy and action are not like my favorite genres.
Yeah, James Bond though is
Yeah.
really
James
Right.
Bond is different though. James
Why?
Bond started as a thriller detective type of. He was a spy. He
What's
didn't
your-
take like
He
a
was
lot
a
of.
spy.
It
you
wasn't a
see?
lot of action.
What are your
Then it
thoughts on
became more
Tomorrow
action.
Never Dies then, or you know?
Well, the later
Hold on.
ones. Listen, I like some. I
Oh,
like Mad
so you could-
Max.
okay, got it.
I like Mad Max, and that's action. But I
Clarify.
like.
All this.
Listen, there's some things I still like, but most of the time,
You-
I'm not big on fantasy. I'm not big on action.
You said you didn't like something earlier. I forgot what that was.
is action and Harry Potter. Nah, I
He's
there's
promised
some
me he's going to
fantasy
watch
stuff.
them all with me.
Listen, I like Lord of the Rings, and that's
I wouldn't
fantasy.
hold my breath.
But it's like I
You like Lord of the Rings?
like Lord of the
You
Rings.
said earlier you had hot takes on Lord of the Rings. What were they?
No, I have hot takes on. No, they're not
The
hot
Hobbit?
takes. I don't like The Hobbit.
The Hobbit. Yeah.
Yeah. But a lot of people didn't
I
really
read the
care
books
for The
before I
Hobbit.
saw the movies, so
Yeah. I
I,
read The
uh,
Hobbit. I never read The Lord of the Rings.
the Robbit, the
The
Hobbit.
The Robbit and The Hoard of the Rings.
The Hobbit as a book I liked a lot more than the Lord of the Rings.
It just should have never been three.
There's no need for it to
3
be
hour
three
movies.
3-hour movies.
It was just
I
For
agree.
Hobbit?
9 hours for The Hobbit.
For
is
Hobbit,
too
no,
much.
it was absolutely unnecessary.
I know they added some stuff from like the Silmarillion. I don't forget.
Silmarillion.
Yeah, I get that they added some other stuff, but it still was not enough to warrant that many movies.
I completely agree, but their wallets thought it did.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Listen, if they can milk a franchise, they're gonna do it.
they're
They've
gonna
been
do
doing
as
it
soon
with
as Smog
everything.
made it 3 movies, I was like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna ring it out until we hate it.
Oh, they're already making
and
like.
then they're gonna remake it.
Well, aren't they doing another Lord of the Rings
Yes.
movie franchise or
Yes.
another
They're
movie
doing
series?
more movies and more series.
And they have the series, the series on
We
Amazon.
got this stuff just sitting here, Chet. We can't not make money off of it.
Yeah, you got to you got to drive everything
Wait till
into the ground.
wait till the hobbits
Yeah.
get to the elfin bikini island. That's gonna be great. We're gonna do a calendar. It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be-
Chet,
Everybody wants it.
let's run down to Jeff's office and tell him how much we love this idea.
Just keep it going.
Jeff, look, the elves have bikinis on.
We're
You're gonna love
do
this.
every year for the next 30 years
Yeah.
a new Lord of the Rings movie
Look,
and a show.
And then, when Lord of the Rings comes out, they discover time
Lord of the
travel.
Lord.
Yeah.
They're gonna come back, and it's gonna be Lord of the
And it'll be
future
like-
rings
No,
of the past.
it's going to be Time Lord of the Rings.
Time
Yeah.
Lord.
Time Lord of the Rings.
Time Lord of the Rings, Bill. We're gonna write up the script right now. Look at all these bikinis.
Keep going.
What do you think? We can get Gollum in a Ford F-150? What do you think?
Fast in the Lord of
Gollum
the
and a
Rings.
TARDIS.
Fast of the Rings.
Fast in the Rings.
Just get that going.
Oh gosh. How about this? Herbie Fully Loaded crossover with Lord of the Rings.
Dude, it's just at some point, just give it like a little rest.
We're gonna
Just
make
give
this
it
ring
like
a Prince
5
Albert.
years. Give it 5
Nope,
years, 5, 10
absolutely not.
years. Yeah, I mean, Vin Diesel is gonna die at some point.
No,
So
that's not
what are
true.
you gonna do with Fast?
He got family.
Well, that's
He's
why
not gonna
this
die.
last movie they're
He got
introducing his
family.
child.
Cool.
Oh, that's right.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna have a go-kart Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Little
One of those
Dominic
little
Toretto.
motorized
Yeah.
cars.
He comes in with the
Oh.
custom job, and they're like, "Kid, you can't do that." And then Michelle Rodriguez will beat the shit out of that poor guy.
Yep. Didn't she
Oh my
die in one of them? I never watched them.
Yes.
Some of them I know are like
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, but in
movies.
Fast 7,
least-
they learn the necromantic spells. They get the Necronomicron
Yes.
and figure out how to bring them back to life.
That'd be-
But they have to use
yeah, because
diesel
one of the
fuel.
characters died in
At
Tokyo
least
Drift.
2 people have died
Yeah.
and come back to
And
life.
he's still in it.
Han has died.
Yes.
Yeah,
but they
that was
used
Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, but they
Yes.
used
The best
the
one.
motor oil they got from the meteorite
It's
to
my
bring
favorite
him back.
subtitle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is drift?
What's
Tokyo
draft? Lucas Black. I love that. As soon as I saw he's going to Japan, I was like, this is going to work out really well. Let's
Nice.
let this Southern boy rule Tokyo.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, but when they get the special motor oil from the meteorite that goes into
Then they can
the
become
robot that becomes then sentient,
Yeah.
then they go back to Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure.
Oh,
No,
God, it's
I'm
so
good.
bad.
There's just
so
too much.
bad.
I didn't even watch all of the show of the Lord of the Rings.
I did.
We started it.
Yeah,
didn't
we
finish it.
watched the first
2 episodes. Yeah. It was fine.
It was beautiful. It
Yeah.
was very pretty.
Visually very good.
I think I watched another, like, because you told me I could keep going. So I think I watched another 2 episodes after that.
I'll watch it eventually.
I've watched Mandalorian. That one's been pretty good
Yeah.
recently.
I haven't watched.
I
The
heard
new
there's been a
season.
lot of hate on the
There's
third
been a
season.
lot of
That's
hate
what
on
he
the new
said it.
season.
Yeah,
I love
I like
watching
it.
this.
'Cause
I
they
love
started
when people
focusing
hate
on
stuff like that.
Bo-Katan.
I love it.
which I love because that's deep into the lore of that whole Mandalorian culture. They're like, it's not Mando. You're going to make me watch this chick space fighter?
I haven't been a
also-
fan of anything Star Wars though. I think Last Jedi will become like. I know a lot of people hate it right now, and I think that's going to be considered the best of the new trilogy 20 years from now. But other than that, other than Rogue One, I liked Rogue One.
That was
You
good.
Yeah,
still
Rogue
have
One
to
was
watch
good.
Andor.
Andor is
I'll
probably one of the
watch it.
best
Andor's
shows.
so good.
I
I've
just
ever
don't
seen.
care about Star Wars anymore. I just don't.
I like Star
And that's
Wars.
why
I
you'll
love
like,
Star
and that's why you'd
Wars.
like Andor is because
Yeah.
it's the
I mean,
least Star
probably.
Warsy
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
That's-
Look, I have Star Wars all over my arm, but I am now decorating our house in Lord of the Rings. It used to be Star Wars, but it's kind of becoming like the Marvel Univoice.
Univoice.
The Univoice. There's just
It's gonna be the Marvel
so
Univoice.
much. I remember like going to see
It's
the
a lot.
movies,
It's
and
too
it's
much.
like da-dun. It was just like so few and far between that you
Right.
got that chill up your spine and the excitement.
Well, that's
of
what I'm saying is
watching
Disney.
the roll up.
Now it's like a chore.
Disney's
Like,
doing a
oh,
lot
God.
of
It's
like
here we go
just
again.
throwing everything out there where
Yeah.
it's becoming too much. I
It
wish
is.
they would.
There
take
is a lot of
little bit.
superhero fatigue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's even James Gunn said that in an interview.
He's right,
He said
because-
it, and I think there is
Because for a
And if
while
James
they were
Gunn
trying
said
to
it,
pick it
then-
up and saying, "You want this? We're going to give it to you all you want," and
Yeah.
then it became, you're going to get a series every other day.
You
Yeah,
get a
I-
superhero.
And then
You
it's
get a
like, and then
superhero.
what James Gunn was
Yeah,
saying
too
is
much.
when you're doing those series so frequently and you don't have good stories to tell, and you're telling
Or
them just
visual
for the
effects.
sake
You
of
just
having them.
Yeah,
I'm at the point where I'm like, doesn't anybody just fucking fail?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
isn't anybody just gonna not save the world?
That's why
One is so good.
time?
That's why Infinity War is probably my favorite one.
right.
see, I like Endgame better, but I mean, I like both of them. If you watch them back to back, I think they're pretty
Yeah, Infinity War, the feeling that you got when you knew not everybody was dead,
Yeah.
but they killed everybody. I was like, this is my favorite shit right here.
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Right.
It's so.
But
it's
that's
so
what
different.
that's what I said about character development before. I like
Yeah.
when there's weaknesses with main characters because you can connect to them easier than if it's just a guy who just
Yeah.
kicks ass or a
Yep.
woman who just kicks ass for an hour and a half. I want something something to latch onto that makes
a
them feel
weakness-
real.
A weakness that maybe they don't overcome in the span of 90 minutes.
Yes. So my
Or
my
at
buddy,
least they overcome it at the last half hour of the movie, not the first hour and a half. Like make it a
Yeah.
2 hour movie, but they're supposed to learn something and like get better at it.
Oh, did you guys
So-
talk about that with Peach?
Yes, we already talked
That's-
about that
yeah.
in the first hour.
Well, my buddy Rhino's going to be on later, and that's one of the things. Like he loves Superman. I'm like, how can you love Superman?
Yeah, I
Just
don't
literally. I'd never feel like Superman is in any legit danger ever.
Right.
And I'm like, this is just boring to me. Like, he's such an
There's no
iconic
stakes.
character.
Yeah.
There's no stakes.
There's
but
no
then you take
chance of
somebody
failure.
just to stay in the comic book vein, like Frank Castle, like the Punisher.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime he gets shot or anything really happens, he's in legit shit. And he's dealing with his family and, you know, going out and just killing hundreds of people and that weighing on his conscience. It's like, that's something I'd rather watch than the Man of Steel having bullets bounce off of him. That I don't care about.
Yeah. No,
It's
agree.
better when they're
But
damned,
he's
man.
got kryptonite.
Yeah, the one thing.
Listen, that kind of superhero is what they needed in the 40s when
Yeah.
they were in World War II and the Depression and all that kind of stuff. That's what they needed back then. So I understand it. But it's like times change.
Yeah.
It's like I talk about liking James Bond, but James Bond has changed every decade to kind of mimic like what people wanted in that decade. That's why Roger Moore James Bond is more goofy and fun because people wanted that more in the 70s and the 80s. Well, late 80s it became Timothy Dalton became more like drug stuff, but for the most part it like adapts, and I think you have to adapt. So like Superman could be fine if you could figure out a way to give him some kind of weaknesses to overcome. Then I think he could be a good superhero, but that's what you need nowadays. People want more dark and brooding. They want something that's a little bit more realistic. I
A little
think
more noir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not always. There are some things that like obviously everybody's got their taste, and like Marvel movies are more like fun for the most part. So I think people like that, but now I think it's starting to weigh on people and they want a little bit more out of it. At least with the newer ones.
Right.
I mean, if they're funny, then it's okay. Like,
Yeah.
okay, at least this is funny.
But some
and
people are
having a good
complaining
time.
that it's like too fun. Like they're like undercutting all their seriousness with jokes because they'll
It's a
throw in
line.
like that's what I heard with the
It's
new
a
Ant-Man.
balance.
I didn't see it.
bad.
That's just that's just what I heard.
It
Whoa,
is the
did
tale
you
of-
just
it's the
say
tale of two
that
movies.
a Marvel
Really?
movie was bad?
I've said it before.
He didn't like the
Eternals
other one
was
either.
Trash.
Oh,
Yeah.
Eternals.
I loved actually the best one to me is Ant-Man 2. That is the
Really?
best of the series because you have heroes and villains that have a realistic idea of like
It's
human
smaller
life.
scale too.
Yeah, but there's a point where the villain does the typical villain thing is like, I'm going to go kill this person.
Yeah.
And Lawrence Fishburne's character goes, let me tell you something. If you harm the little girl, I'm done with you. We're done. And I'm like, finally,
Right.
Yeah.
somebody that's not like, yes, kill the girl and then
Kill
go get
everybody.
the
kill
kerfuffle.
that and then go grab that.
And he's like,
stone.
no, we're not going to do that. And then at the end of the movie, the good guys are like, hey, we realize you're going through some shit. Maybe we can help you.
yeah.
And it's not like, nope, take her to jail.
Well, I do get kind of bored with superhero movies now because they always like. I liked WandaVision a lot. The only thing I didn't like about WandaVision was kind of like the final battle kind of felt samey. Like as like I feel like there's
you liked the ice cream song?
no, I didn't like that in Doctor Strange. That was
Oh, that was
awkward
Doctor
as shit.
Strange, that's
Remember the
right.
two kids singing the ice cream song
We
to
love
Wanda?
ice cream.
God,
Oh.
that was awkward as shit.
Just like the,
I forgot that was
that was
Doctor
so-
Strange.
just like, is it just like one of the cringe-worthy moments when she finally catches up with her kids? Yeah.
Yeah, that was so awkward. That was so weird. I thought they were going to play it for a joke or something, and they
Yeah.
didn't do anything. It just, they sang that song for like 30 seconds, and I'm just like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like,
we
that
kind
was
of looked at
weird.
each other like, what?
Yeah,
What's
that was
happening?
I
weird.
think that was
Yeah.
the point.
No, but it's like, I actually liked the first half of Wonder Woman a lot too, but then it kind of got kind of samey near the end and stuff of just like colors and explosions and flying. I just
Yeah.
want something different.
Yeah,
I'm just kinda
Ant-Man
getting bored of it.
Quantumania was really too much nonsense in the beginning, and there's so many characters that you're just like, why are you here? Why are we following
right.
you for this thing? This is pointless, and it's not funny. And then you get to the second half of the movie when Kang shows up, and you're like, this movie's incredible. Why didn't we start here?
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah.
They spend half of a movie following Michelle Pfeiffer's character, and I was like, I could do without this.
Yeah.
For half of it, she's going, we don't want to talk about him for half the movie. When she could have just like shown up and go, okay, guys, let me tell you something. This motherfucker lives here and he is bad as hell. We really need to stay away from him for this reason.
Well,
His
that's
name is Kang. Here's all the shit that we got to deal with.
That's a very cliche way of writing where people go like, I have something important to tell you, but I can't tell you right now.
Right.
And then they go do a bunch of stuff, and then they're like, now I'll tell you, even though they could have told you at
hate
any
that.
point in the time.
Anytime
That's
it's
like
a-
a big
do
move.
that.
I
Anytime
would
it's a,
never
I
do that in
can't
my
tell you.
writing.
Anytime it's a I can't tell you, there better be a fucking reason why you can't
That's what I'm
tell
saying. There's got to be something there.
Right.
Yeah.
Like somebody else is listening and they're
You
the
don't want
thing
them to
that
hear.
you don't want to hear.
Or maybe you're getting shot at. And you're
Right.
like, oh my God, it's too busy right now. I'll tell you in a
Right,
little bit.
right.
Like, yeah.
What was
okay.
that? I don't want to talk about it.
I can't do it right now. You'll learn when the time comes.
Yeah, you'll learn when it's
When
more
Act
pivotal.
2 is almost over.
When it's a pivotal point in the film.
Yeah, when we're coming into Act 3, you'll finally
Oh,
learn.
God.
Yeah, no, to me, that's like kind of hokey writing.
When the student is ready, the teacher will appear.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
The perfect time. Right when you need to learn it, you'll learn it. Yeah. No, I get it. I think just a lot of series nowadays,
And that's
I think
why
they're
don't
just
like Harry
too
Potter.
scared. They're just too scared to start anything, like really put money behind anything new.
Yeah.
But they almost didn't do the first Lord of the Rings either. I mean, when they found out that they gave the money, like when the producers and stuff were like, wait, who did we just give all that money to? Peter Jackson, the guy who directed The Frighteners in the 90s. They were like, we just gave him $1 billion to, like, or I don't forget how much it was. It was $300 million. And
To
then it
make
ended up
these
making $1
fucking
billion.
elven canoes?
Yeah,
For
they're
the
like,
movie?
what the hell? And then they're all gonna be 3 hours long. What?
Yeah.
But it worked out.
Elijah Wood? Couldn't we at least get Sam Jackson?
Yeah, just to be Frodo.
Yeah. I would watch that
That
movie
would be a
on
very different
repeat.
movie.
Yeah, yeah.
God,
dude's
to just
been
see
in so many
Frodo
movies.
drop a motherfucker on somebody.
Yeah.
All these motherfucking rings.
Saying these motherfucking rings.
Yeah.
Golly.
I could just see, well,
No, the
why
Blue
didn't
Jays
we-
beat the Rays.
No.
Oh no! The strike has
The
the
str-
streak has been
the
broken.
streak
the strike.
is over.
The streak has been
Dang.
broken.
It was
Ah,
6-3.
my brain.
Oh, no.
They've been incredible.
Yeah, they won 13 in a row.
They had like a 72-run differential.
Yeah.
That's nobody's even close to that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I know. That's why I just want to see if they could win more. I was like, just
Yeah.
win one more and then
more.
lose the next two to the Blue
But
Jays.
you know they're not very good, so
yeah,
they couldn't do it.
obviously. Yeah, that's lame.
Yeah.
6-3.
Oh
Couldn't do
no! Lame. They have to
Oh,
die.
they all-
Yeah,
No,
they
we're
get
gonna-
shot. They
All
gotta
the
get shot
Rays
like a
players
horse.
are like, no, we're not lame. We're cool.
no, my leg still works.
Look at me run. He just runs in place.
Yeah.
Watch me do this.
Well, you should have ran
Yeah.
faster during the game.
I can jump high. Watch. Sorry, Bill.
yeah. Oh well. Shit happens. What time is it? Oh man, we're already at 48.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hot in here.
It is very hot
It
in
is
here.
I know, but I can't turn on the air because the air
It's very loud.
It's super loud.
Yeah.
What about this
What
fan
about the
right here?
fan? Oh, he claims that ceiling fans don't make the rooms cooler.
Yeah,
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you do. You
When
say
did
it
I
all
say
the
that?
time. Every
No,
time I say turn your
I'm
fan
too
on.
because I'm too lazy. I'm already sitting down. I'm not gonna get back up and do it.
Now you know. Now the gloves are off.
You know how many times I go into his office at home?
No,
and it's
I
hot,
tell you,
and I'm like, turn the ceiling
I
fan
tell
on.
you
It doesn't
to
do
turn-
anything. I'm like,
I turn that fan. That fan doesn't do
That's a
much.
bad fan.
It's
It's
a bad
that fan
It's
that-
the
is
fan.
it lame?
No, the fan in our bedroom.
Let's
I
put it
always
down.
want you to turn it on, except it makes noise. It's like
clink, clink, clink,
like
clink,
yeah, just
clink.
constantly.
Oh
No.
yeah, that's the one that. No, the one in my office sounds like someone's having sex, like
Yeah.
a headboard squeaking.
Yeah.
He came in my office one time and he like looked around. It's
I just imagine like walking into somebody's office and the fan be like, "You like that?
yeah.
Do you like
like
when I
that?
do that?
Just repeatedly.
Does this feel good for you? Oh,
Yeah.
say my name.
Oh.
Yep.
Do you like that?
Are you feeling cooler or
Are you
warmer?
cool?
Listen,
now?
I got a standing
You cool,
fan,
Daddy?
like one of those like nice like fan tower. Like those are good.
Mm.
Tower fans.
Tower fans. We have some of those too with our podcast.
We do.
Yeah. No, I like that one. That one I turn on now. I should have brought that here actually.
That would have.
Now that I think
I'll
about
bring it back.
Okay.
Thanks
'Cause
a
we
lot.
can
Whenever
put
I
it
go.
Thanks a lot,
over
Rob.
there and just have
The
it.
back of my thighs are so sweaty.
Dude, I'm sweating right now.
I'm so glad I wore jeans.
Yeah, why did you wear long pants?
Yeah.
When do
I'm
I
so
not
glad
wear
I'm on
long
the
I'm just
pants?
fabric
saying.
couch.
Yes.
I know that's
Is it,
probably
like,
gonna be
wicking
like
all of the
very,
stuff all over?
very
Leaving
wet.
all
Hey,
my
by-
essence on this couch.
Yes, Nick's essence is
By
in your
6
couch.
a.m., Rob's going to be
Ew.
laying on his back on that couch. What
Just
else do you want to talk
soaking
about?
it in.
What else do you think is interesting for 24 hours?
I think
That's
my
what I was
essence
last time.
Already on this couch.
I'm
think
not
so.
sitting on that couch, so we're good.
Not yet.
Not yet,
The
but
red
you will
chair's
be.
mine.
will
No,
be.
these. So we bought new
chairs,
chairs for the studio, and then the chairs lean back, and they have the little footrest too.
What?
So when we
They do. What? Don't do that. Don't, please.
Oh, excuse me.
You want some help, kid?
Wait, how do you do it?
you just
I'm gonna-
you just pull it out from the front.
What?
They don't like
They-
they're
oh,
not
I got a
great,
little- sorry,
but
yeah.
you're short, so it should be okay, right?
You kind of hesitated when you were going to say that you're short.
No,
I
was
know
like,
I'm
you're
short, babe.
You're short. You're good.
I like to say fun sized.
That works.
Oh, I'm spinning.
Yeah.
I'm not a spinner.
No. Listen, yeah. And then when we're tired, we lean back. We can angle the mic.
That is a recipe for disaster.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's fine.
I am not leaning back.
I
and
can't
putting my
wait to
feet
hear
up.
hour like 9 or 10.
I'm gonna no.
It almost happened.
I'm not gonna be.
It almost happened last time.
Nah, we were good.
We
I
were.
was never worried.
He was 100%.
Nah, never a doubt.
Never a doubt.
Nope.
Never a doubt. I don't give up. I'm not a quitter. Ever.
Ever?
Not
Well,
once.
I quit sometimes.
I wish I believed you.
Yeah, I quit it every once in a while. I mean, whatever. If I don't want to do it.
That's not quitting. That's changing your mind.
There you
Sure.
go.
Yeah. Oh, we
Oh.
got somebody
What's that?
ringing the
Somebody-
doorbell. It's probably
yeah,
our next guest.
It's our next guest,
Oh.
I think.
Oh, and this is your alcoholic beverages.
Yeah. He's bringing the stuff. The
He's
The
bringing the
stuff.
stuff.
the
He's
stuff.
bringing the stuff.
The what is it? Old fashions.
I almost brought
I
you
hope you
another
didn't-
jar of pickles.
Oh God,
I was
she's-
making pickles before I came here. I almost brought another
I'm
one.
excited. I get to eat them soon, right? The one
You
that
want
you made
pickles?
him.
Oh,
Pickles
no.
are my
I
favorite
wouldn't
food
eat
on
those.
the planet.
No, you don't.
Don't?
They're,
Oh.
Yeah, no, they're not good.
Don't eat
Oh,
those.
okay.
They
Don't
only
eat those.
last.
Oh.
How's it
Drug
going?
pickles?
They only take like a day to become pickles, and they only last for like 2 weeks after that. So, I'll make you a new batch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't eat
Yeah,
those.
pickles are
Don't
mine.
eat
Are you
them. Throw
doing
them
I
your
out
mean, you
own
could eat
immediately.
them, but
What are we talking about?
Keep the
Pickles.
jar. Keep the
Oh.
jar.
He brought me pickles for my birthday, even though I don't like pickles. But he brought them, and then she's like, "Well, I'll eat them," but then she hasn't eaten them yet. She just
Because
And
I
now
thought
they're
I
in the
had to
fridge.
wait 14
yeah.
days.
Oh, no.
yeah, you do.
Mm-mm.
No, he
You wait
said.
14 days and you eat it on the 5th day.
What?
You wait one day.
Okay, I may not be great with math, but I know those numbers don't add
Wait
up.
14 days and eat them on the
On
5th.
the 15th, I meant the 15th
No, because they're
day.
just in mason jars. It's not like the full canning process. So it's,
Okay.
that's why they don't last like a full canned thing of pickles.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
really interesting for the listeners. I just
Yeah.
realized I'm
Pickles
just
are
having a
gross.
conversation with Nick.
They're gross.
Just learning
They're not gross.
You
They're
can
Yeah.
make pickles at home. Just some cucumbers, some dill, some vinegar, some salt, some sugar, some garlic.
I'm not a
Boom.
chef.
I
There you
smell
go.
a new hobby.
I'm not a chef.
You just
Pickling?
Pickle
Yeah.
whatever you want.
Ugh.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
You can pickle
All right.
anything?
You can pickle anything
I have
with
nipples. Can you pickle me?
could you? I knew that's where that was going. Pickle anything?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh boy.
All right, well,
Well, yeah.
should we start wrapping up, I guess?
For hour 5.
I heard
No,
you guys have
hour
some
four.
cool new
Hour
stuff
Oh, that's
for
right.
peeps.
Yeah, and we
Oh.
might
Yeah.
go live.
So should
The
we go
next
live the
one.
next hour?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait a
That
second.
10
Wait a
o'clock
second.
hour.
What?
You didn't ask the. Don't put the microphone under my chin, right?
Yeah.
You didn't ask Nick the other 2 questions.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember.
What's
the
your,
boner
other show.
what's your
questions.
stripper name?
Oh, if you had to have a stripper
Oh.
name.
Do strippers pick their own names, or are they given to them?
They're given to them
On
by
the
legend.
24-hour podcast, we do.
So tell us,
Imagine you're
tell us the obscure sex name you were given.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
jeez. Oh man, I guess there's no wrong answer here, but why do I feel like they're all
There
wrong
could be.
answers?
They are all
There
wrong
could
answers. Speedy? That's not it.
Oh, good pile
Speedy-
driver.
Speedy goes-
Wow.
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 That's
What was the- what was
that's
the-
heavy.
Drea's a lucky girl.
Yeah.
What was
That's
the other question? I forget.
I don't remember. That's the one you, I think. came
Yeah.
up with. I don't remember.
Rewind the tape.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go all the way back.
Yeah. If
I
you
don't
could
remember.
murder one historical figure in front of their family, who would? I'm just kidding.
Oh, the animal one.
Oh
That's
God!
not. You want me to ask the animal one?
Oh, jeez. We didn't ask Ryan that one.
That's true. We didn't ask Ryan that one.
Yeah.
All right. If you could be any animal,
Yikes.
you can pick the animal,
Yeah.
but then you have to mate with another animal, and it can't be the same animal. What is
Can be
it?
the same species.
Yeah, it's got to be a different species.
Right.
Even
Like
though
if you're
you
a
guys
horse,
said
you
that
can't
didn't
pick
matter.
another horse.
Yeah. So what animal are you first?
Wow. All
That
right.
is probably the most awkward
Okay.
boner we've had
Yeah.
since we started.
This is one of those questions. If you think too long,
Yeah. Then it's like a
that's
little
gotta be-
perverted.
We
too.
know you're
yeah.
picturing
It's kinda
whatever
Yeah,
it
you're
is.
like,
Yeah.
oh, would a horse mate with a whale? Like, let's do it.
Right. Wait, so you
You
have
are
to do
taking
it with
too long
another
to
animal.
contemplate this. We know
You have
you're
to do it
picturing
with another animal
Another animal of another species.
of a different species.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was a dolphin mating with a lynx.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a great answer.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
dolphins are horny.
Right.
and they love orgies.
I'm thinking what animal I just kind of want to be, and now I happen to have to fuck something else.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Right.
I just
You know,
want to
you
be
No, but
a
that's
cool
the thing.
animal afterwards.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I still got to go off being that animal.
Just remember,
Like,
this
what
animal
would
has
be
to
cool?
raise
Like,
any
you wanna be
children
like
that
a-
are born from this.
It's gonna be like a liger situation.
Yeah, no, okay. So I'm going to be a
Just
hawk.
Oh, you're gonna hawk,
Ooh.
A hawk.
and you're gonna mate with what?
And I'm going to mate with, what do I want to have sex with?
What do
Well,
you want to
hang
have
on.
sex with?
Sex
Phrasing,
with.
phrasing.
Remember, people can cut
What do I
clips from
want to
here.
have sex with?
Yeah, I think I'm going to pick a dolphin.
Wait, a hawk? Why do you guys pick small animals to fuck a dolphin?
Well, a hawk
What?
could
I'm
just...
the dolphin fucking the lynx.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
but
This
why are
This
you
guy's
fucking a
fucking the
small?
dolphin.
Yeah, I'm
This guy's fucking the
dolphin.
dolphin.
Why does everybody like dolphins? Everybody wants to be like
Because
They're
they are the
generous
only animal
lovers.
that has sex for pleasure aside from
Yep.
Yeah,
humans.
they're generous lovers.
and
They're
whales.
generous
That's true. That's true.
Have you seen that
Hey,
nose?
hey, Flipper's
And they-
blowhole does
they
more than
can
just
give-
breathing.
They can give oral sex too. They
Ooh,
do it in the
that sounds
blowhole.
scratchy.
And do you know
They
this?
do it in the
Is that
blowhole.
oral though?
It's oral if it goes through the blowhole. It is.
That's
That's,
weird
how
you're
they
saying.
blow.
But oral is mouth, and the
No.
blowhole
It
is
Is where they
it's
breathe.
more like respiratory sex. I
Let's
think.
get into biology of this.
Respiratory
Yeah.
sex.
Yeah, but is
Yeah.
that a type of sex? Because
That's what I
It can be.
That's what I call
I've
it.
never
I don't
seen
know
that
the
on
treadmill.
Pornhub.
There's two kinds of nose jobs.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
I've
the
just never
visuals.
seen it.
But yeah, I would be a hawk because then I could. When I'm done with the dolphin, I'm out of there. I'm good to go.
Damn, you're not even
Oh,
sticking
no
around
cuddling?
for breakfast. No breakfast.
Nick's one
I'll
of those
visit on
guys
Earth
that
Day.
at the aquarium when they're transporting the dolphin, they get it
He's
out
just
of the
rubbing
water.
his hands.
He's in the little gurney and he just flies up and whispers in its ear, "Now's the time." I get you.
That
My
dolphin-
phone just
and then-
told me, "Jack, it's your
And then once
bedtime."
he's done, he's like, "Oh, I got to get up pretty early tomorrow," and then he just flies away.
I got hawk stuff to do.
Yeah.
That dolphin calf ain't mine.
Yeah, yeah.
That's somebody else's beak.
Solid. Oh god,
Your
Solid.
talons are digging into my
Not the
hip.
beak you're looking for.
sexy. All right, well let's wrap it up there because it's already
It's a good place to
9:57.
end all these episodes.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Aw, Nick.
At least it's an animal having sex with an animal.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
In theory.
Thanks, guys.
This has been a Seven Lamb production.